advice would you give to, let's say there's so many people right now that's getting into real estate because the real estate market is booming. It was like in 2003, 2004, when the market was booming, going crazy. Everybody thought it was a quick way to make money, so they got into real estate. What advice would you give someone that's actually thinking about getting into real estate right now?
Well, look, get in for the right reasons, right? 16 years and recruiting a lot of agents, having agents on my team, watching a lot of agents from afar. The ones that are in this business because there's nothing wrong with wanting to make money, but don't just get into it for making money, right? If you truly want to help and moving down to a smaller property, you're getting in for it for the right reason. So first and foremost, understand that yes, you might see some real estate agents with beautiful suits and bags and purse and shoes and beautiful and nice cars and think, wow, this is going to be easy and I can't. That boss is the worst boss that you can have, right? Because this business can get very, very lonely. And so my tip to you would be, do what I can only speak about what worked really well for me, which was I found one of the guys who was doing it at a very high level in my market. And that was my past business partner who passed away. But he was just doing it at a high level. And I said to him, I said, look, I will not only put up your lock boxes and answer your phones, but like I'll clean your toilets if I have to. I just want to learn. And I don't even mean like, you don't even need to sit there and spend time with me. Can you just keep your door open to your office and let me listen to the conversations you're having? That's all I care about, because that's real life. And that's like, I'm going to hear what people are asking, and then I'll hear how you answer questions. That's all. And he said, done. And I said, and he said, the only thing is I'm not going to pay you. I said, no problem, buddy. Don't pay me. And I think I have enough financial runway for about a year. If I don't get paid, I'm fine. But then after that, I'm going to have to find ways that I can make some money. And that's exactly what I did. And I got to learn from somebody who's doing it at a very high level. Look, success will always leave clues. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. And so if you can imitate someone that's doing it at a higher level and then actually assimilate, like actually do it, then take it, the innovation of you adding your twist to it can happen later. So that's where I would definitely, I think that's my biggest tip, is get around somebody who's doing it successfully. Try to do it in a team environment, because you can get maybe different ways of saying things and doing things, because there's more than just one person. And then understand that you have to practice, like you actually have to role play.
Yeah. Role playing is very important.
Someone you and I think the last role play is very important, right? Because look, you that's why athletes practice, period. They practice because they know at game time, one of those situations is probably going to come into real life. And then the last thing would be produce content. Even though you're new, you might think, well, what kind of content am I going to do? Well, do what I do. Do what you're doing, right? Where you're just having conversation. So if you're going to have a conversation with a real estate lawyer, because you being a new agent, if you're listening right now, someone who's just getting into the business, you probably don't know how a refinance actually works. You don't know what a mortgage broker actually does. You don't know what a home inspector actually does. You need to know, but while you're learning it, just record it and put it out to the world. Right. Because then you're allowing others to learn with you, and they're part of your journey. And you might not connect with the 50 people that watch it, but you might connect with 20 of them, and you're going to be at a deeper connection than someone like myself, or someone really compared to someone who's not doing it at all. So don't think it's too early to produce content. I do think you should record it on video, because it's the best way somebody can make a connection with you. But if you're still insecure about that, look, at one point, I just want you to get over it. But what you can also do is understand that humans consume content in different variations. It's not just video, there's audio, the written word, and images, as I spoke earlier.
Yeah. I think the way we market ourselves too, as you were talking about videos and doing videos as far as marketing, our world has actually changed so much, I think, in the last year with COVID. We have had so much online Zoom meetings and things like this, like we're currently doing right now, as opposed to being out there and doing our functions and things like that. We connected more on Zoom and recordings and things like that. And so I mean, it's like our world has changed completely, right? I think in a lot of ways, and you really need to have that presence out there online if someone's looking for you, right?
Well, yeah, because look, as a salesperson, if you've been in any sales industry for over a year and met with, I don't know, more than 15 people in your life, sales, you realize that that first 15 minutes in a conversation, 20 minutes in a conversation, you're just trying to build authority. You're just trying to build a connection. But I'm telling you, if you do content, that gets done for you.
Yeah.
So 99% of people that I meet now virtually like this, or if they come into my office for a meeting, and even pre-COVID,
Yeah.
they come in with already knowing about me and making a
Right.
decision. They've already made the decision that, okay, you know what? There's something about this guy that I've never heard of me, an advisor, real estate broker, help investing in real estate, but I do it in a t-shirt and a hoodie. That I
Yeah.
don't connect with. So a lot of majority of people I don't connect with. But that I say that is the best thing or the coolest thing, because I'm not wasting their time and they're not wasting my time. They've made the decision, right? And so that's why, to your point, Pamela, it's so critical, so critical. It's not a nice to have anymore. It's you have to produce some type
Right.
of content. It's to remove the friction in the process of them doing business with us. How you do that is you allow them to make an informed quality decision themselves.
Right. And people resonate with you, like you say, you know, when people coming into your office, they already know about you because they've been looking at you online. They see you online. They know what to expect. Right. What advice, and you're awesome at this, what
Yes,
advice,
100%.
yeah, would you give to a seasoned realtor that's been out there for a while and is actually thinking about doing videos and doing video marketing?
Short of saying get over yourself, practical tip, either go super short form, which is stories on Instagram ads for 24 hours and it's only 50 seconds,
Mhm.
or the other end of the extreme, live on Facebook, LinkedIn, recording. There is no recording, it's live. I say those are the two extremes because one only lasts for 24 hours and the other one you just got to jump in and swim. Because what you'll come to realize is that in a normal conversation that you have with somebody at a coffee shop, a restaurant, when you walk in and you have a conversation with somebody and you do your ums and your ahs and you say, oh, no, think about that. If Pamela, sorry, let me leave the bar and let's start this conversation again. You would look at me and be like, what are you on crack? What are you doing? Like, we're just having a conversation. When you come to realize that that's how people connect with you, that's how they see how authentic you are, the genuine you'll
Yeah.
start to realize how much easier it will become. And it's just like anything else, you just got to put the reps in. Do not compare your first video to I think I'm at, I don't know, in total, close to 5,000 videos.
Wow.
It's not fair to you, not you, Pamela, but to whoever's listening or watching. Like, it's not fair to you to do that. It's also kind of insulting to me because I put in a lot of time. I've been doing this for 3 years, 20, 30 times a day. And so just understand that it's going to take a little bit of time. It's like